So I thought I'd show you a process I went through the other day to do a drawing. So what I first drew was I drew a head, and then I didn't know what else to draw. So then I drew a body, and it's not necessarily me, but I drew a body of somebody sitting and drawing. And then I thought, okay, what next? Do I draw something completely different? Do I go with this drawing? So what's he doing exactly? He could be doing anything. Anything. That's the fun of this. He could be signing a petition, he could be drawing a picture, he could be doing anything. And I happened to start to think about what would it be like if somebody were over his head watching him draw. So then I drew another guy doing exactly that, checking on him, checking on our hero. Then I thought it would be funny, what if I were to make it the exact same head? So I duplicated the head of our first guy, and I replaced the second one. And then suddenly a bigger idea came to me, which would be a train of people all keeping tabs on each other like a big corporation. The futility of redundancy, redundant jobs all checking up on each other. And you know what, honestly, I just thought of that now. Maybe that would make a good title. So then I thought, how would they do that? And I thought of the different ways, a camera, a clipboard, a laptop, walkie-talkie. And then I simply started to draw them, and I realized they had to be going up in an angle, and they had to have different, like on the Olympics, they had to different boxes to stand on. So slowly but surely, I built the pyramid up, and then I walked away from it for a while. And I came back, and I thought I liked it. I didn't know what it meant exactly, but I liked it. It seemed like a statement on, the different chains of command. And then I thought, maybe leave it like this or add one more change, which would change the flavor of it and make it more like a cycle, which would be I changed our top guy with the walkie-talkie, I changed his hand. And I drew his hand now, instead having his piece of paper, having it signed by someone off camera. And that's when then I got the idea then to have it, to copy that exact piece, the way I did the heads, to copy the exact piece of a drawing of the hand and the signature and moving that down to our hero in the bottom left. So now we've got the perfect loop. We've got this infinity loop of the beginning goes back to the end. But there's even one more cherry on top here, which is to actually not use the different hand in the upper right hand corner, to actually use the same hand in the bottom left. And then I copied that, dragged that up to the upper right, and now we've got the perfect infinity loop, and can even take it a step further, and if we zoom back, we see that they all connect perfectly because it's exactly the same hand and exactly the same clipboard. And this is why, to me, sometimes it's so important to trust that a drawing will work out, even as I'm going along and I don't know quite where it's going. The end will reveal itself, and I can have faith that in the end something will happen where I'll be able to connect the beginning literally to the end and it'll all work out. What did I start with? Absolutely nothing. I started with just a guy drawing, really me drawing, not knowing what I wanted to draw, and I ended up with a masterpiece. Well, at least it's a story, and hopefully something that's open to interpretation. I didn't know what I was going to draw, and now I have something that can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways by a bunch of different people. Thanks for watching.